Hi, I'm Rebecca Brand, and today we're going to make plain brown rice. This is a super easy recipe and something you're going to want to know for life. There's a couple of tricks, so follow along. Let's get started. So for perfect rice, it's all about quantities. I'm making just 3 cups of fluffy brown rice today, and to do that, we use 1 cup of the rice. And I am not eyeballing it. I am using a measuring cup today. And pour that in like a quart saucepan that you're going to use. And now it's time for the rinse cycle. I put in cold water, and with my little fingers, we're paddling that rice around because I want to get out the dirt from the field. I don't trust it, and there might be a bug piece or 2 in it. And those are going to float to the top. And I'm going to drain my rice. Brown rice doesn't have much starch that comes up. The processed rice does. I've got a white rice video too. You might like to watch that. So here we go. Second cycle. Drain. These are my hands. Little filter. There we go. In this recipe, 2 times is a charm. Okay, I'm pushing it down off the side. I have a little bit of water in there. That's probably 1/8 the cup. And to that, I add 2 cups. And for the little ones that strayed, they're going to get water to push them down. There's my 2 cups of water to my 1 cup brown rice. Level out the playing field, just with a little swish. So put that rice on the stove and turn it on high. You also are going to want a lid on this recipe. My goal in life is to bring that to a boil, and then as soon as it starts to rumble boil, I'm going to turn that on low. But this is where you can mess up, because if that stays on boil too long, the bottom of that rice is going to get toasted and crunchy and too dry. So this is probably the most critical point in the recipe, is to babysit it, be around, putter around that kitchen till it gets to the boil. Oh, and another thing, I never add salt to this recipe because I always get some sauce like soy sauce or tamari or some rich creamy sauce. It's only been about 4 minutes and I see those bubbles rising. I refrain from stirring. You don't need to. It makes it a more even field in there with the molecules touching as the water's boiling and everything's happening. And so it levels that playing field perfectly and makes it very fluffy. So just leave it alone, and now we're going to turn our heat down to the lowest it can go. And then pop the lid back on, and that's going to go on for 45 minutes for perfection.